got 240 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs right there. Got 1 sugar-free jelly donut, it's just a Sara Lee bagel with sugar-free grape jelly on it. Got our internal subs, got our tapatio, it's my favorite egg salsa right now, and water. I'll have to use you 2 of these. So yeah, this meal hasn't changed. I started prep around 10 weeks ago, except for usually this had 3 eggs in it. We dropped 2 eggs last week. Here's my meal too. 60 grams of oats. A bit too much. There we go. To cool it down, because a little hack for you guys is cool it down, not so you can eat it faster, but sometimes when you mix white isolate or just protein in there and it's too hot, it will chunk together or just like not be as like the consistency that you want. Next, just mix the peanut butter, ice together, get it cooled down. You can spread the peanut butter. Then we go on 2 scoops Isoflex All Max chocolate peanut butter. It's my favorite protein all time. Let's shake it so it gets evenly spread out in the bowl. Let's pretty much do this until it all mixes together. Then once you have it all mixed together, we are going to put this in the freezer until about 10. So we're eat again. And, yeah, so we decided to do I decided to do a 16-week prep, guys. I'm prepping for the Legion Sports Fest in Reno and San Francisco Championships, October 9th and 15th. Currently sitting 6 weeks out of Legion Sports Fest this Sunday, and 7 today from SF Championships. Happy with where I'm at. Conditioning is at a good point. But yeah, I just want to see where I stand, guys. Stand next to some other top pros, see where I'm at, make the adjustments necessary, and just only matter of time until I get where I want to go, which is, be an Olympian, be a top Olympian, and I just want to bring my best, do my best, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, just gonna go train arms with Shane after this at 12 at my favorite arm gym. It's gonna be a solid lift. Shane's a stud. He killed his first show. Got a lot of potential. Both him and his brother are actually really good. Excited to get working with them and get them where they want to go, because they got similar aspirations to me. At least that's what it seems like. So yeah, man, these oats are so good, man. If you guys don't like proteins, something's wrong with you. Like on prep, there's no more satisfying, better meal than proteins. Alright, that's meal 2. Usually I always have meal 1 around 8 o'clock, which is the egg meal, and this around 10, and then I usually go train an hour and a half to 2 hours after that, or around noon. And then my third meal today, you'll see, is Oikos protein yogurt. Super good. First time prepping with something that has a label. I usually try to avoid things with labels, guys, just because it's variables that you can't control. And if you're trying to pick out, manipulate the diet, now you got to replace this whole meal, because it's not like you can take out a little bit of fat and carb without taking protein or something like that from the yogurt itself, because it's all blended together, That's why I try to avoid those things. I'm probably going to take it out, honestly, after this week, which has been super nice. My GI has been super good. It's been a nice little treat, but I'm going to take it out. And then pretty much got a shake after that, and then 2 chicken meals. Pretty much the same diet this whole time. Been liking it. When you're hungry, if you're complaining about food on prep, you're not hungry enough. Yeah, so yeah, that's just what we got going on. Just super grateful to be doing this, guys. After taking the last 2 years off, I was like, the way I describe how it was for me the last 2 years, guys, is there was a wall in front of me, and I was just trying to bang my head through that freaking wall, trying to break through. And all I needed to do was, take 2 steps back, look at my surroundings, chill for a second, and look and see that there's a door I can walk right through and go on through and go through that door and be where I want to be, but just my mentality, I just try to push things regardless of what my body was saying, and I finally got to a point where I, take a break from everything, regathered my mind, and it's the best thing I did, because my body, mind, everything is just going so well right now. I'm progressing with everything, just dialed in every day is like clockwork. And yeah, if you're consistent, you got decent genetics, and you want this shit bad, you can do anything you want in bodybuilding. But it's all just talk. Gotta prove your results. So, alright y'all, so we're about to hit the gym. I'm gonna show you guys about my intra stack right here. So for today, we're actually gonna go 2 scoops glycogen. It's been 1 scoop recently. Glycogen is a high molecular carb, guys. It's just 25 carbs per scoop. And then we have build here, guys, which is an amino acid, creatine, glutamine, electrolyte complex. Pretty much exactly what I wanted, guys. It's got 3 grams of creatine monohydrate, 2 grams of glutamine. But yeah, it just has electrolytes as well. So it's really everything I'm looking for. It's all in one product, guys. Those these together give you great pumps. Will also help you retain muscle and keep you full and round, everything like that. For my pre-workout, guys, I use Legion Pulse. For the price point, it's like $39, which isn't bad, especially for what it has in the label, guys. All I care about is the malate, which has got 8 grams of that. Which is really solid. Other than that, the only product I care about in pre-workout is the caffeine. It has 250 milligrams of that, which is really solid. Also has beta-alanine, 3.6 grams, which is really solidly dosed, but it will make you super rich if you guys try it. Flavor profile's alright. It's not the best tasting, but solid. That's what I do. So, I'm gonna go here. I go berry flavor, guys. I think berry flavor glycoject is just the best smelling and tasting thing ever. And then I also get the berry build. They taste good together. And yeah, it's we got going for our intra and pre. Alright y'all, so we're just heading to the gym now, train arms. There he is. There he is. Alright y'all, we got the pump cover on to be undeniable. We're just getting some pull-ups in, get a little warm up, start warming up with compounds, get muscle in the area. Next we're doing some more isolation with the arms. Probably one more set here, we'll take this pump cover off. Alright guys, so to start my workouts, I like to start with cable tricep, which really just gets my triceps and elbows nice and limbed up, nice and pumped, so you can catch like more many compounds. Start with 2 hands, just press down right here. Alright y'all, so a little trick, if the stack's too light for you.
If you're too strong for the gym, this is what you do.
Put that in there. That was way too much for me. Just do that. I should get like a gym pin. They have those, but usually I just use the other pins. So this is probably the second last set here. We're gonna go reverse hand, single arm, and then do a heavy compound. So like we want to shape our muscles into our posing, right? So if we're doing something like a Ventura step where we're coming in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk on that lat, and that tricep right there. Do the other side. Go grip this. Alright guys, so we're switching to single arm overhead right now. It's a little better isolation for each side, just make sure we're getting engagement on both sides. Doing a heavy compound. Pretty much what you want to do for physics wise is like building the tricep head as much as possible. Is we want the cable line to match our humerus line. So the line our tricep is extending at, we want maximum tension at the angle. So if it's above here, it's going to take tension in different directions. So we want to be the same line as the humerus as we're pressing through. So we're going to put it right where the shoulder joint right here. We're going to put our glute up against the pole, so it gives us something to leverage off. We're going to fully stretch position right here. We're just going to drive to the tricep. Drive to the tricep. Drive through. Fully stretched position. In this set, as we're going heavier, as we get closer to failure to get forced reps, what you see me doing, you see my hand assist in the concentric, and I'm going to work it without it on the eccentric. So it's going to get us forced reps of more load that we wouldn't be able to get on our own. So any doing lateral single side movements, guys, like you can always assist with the leg. Like whether it's calf raises, single leg presses, arm extensions, bicep curls, anything, you can always assist with the off leg or off leg. Like watch as we get close to failure. Now we'll go where you start to fail. Stretch, 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 stretch. And trap. Stretch, 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 stretch. Alright guys, we just did this. Did a 2-arm preacher curl and a single arm preacher curl. 2-arm, just get a pump going for the biceps. Single arm, which did pretty much overload. We're hitting too much weight for single arm, assisting the letting go of the eccentric, assisting the concentric. Yeah, now we're going to my favorite arm exercise over a dumbbell. It's just regularly you get stretched with gravity. It's a salt pump. You'll see in the video. Just still exercise. Start pouring sweat. Think about like when you're on prep, like you only have so many carbs. So like water is the usual thing that comes to your pump. And as soon as you start sweating, you lose that water. So you burn through glycogen super quick. Your workout's done. So you gotta stay hydrated, you gotta keep it fast paced. Just with arms, shoulders, a small muscle group. Feeling good, y'all. That's why I hate wearing cutoffs, guys. I fucking hate the tension. He's been watching me. Like running over there, and over there. It's like.
Camera's on 24/7.
What?
I said camera's on 24/7.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the more content, the better. Because you like, never know like what walking by picture would ever look good, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you doing this.
So good together.
Concentrations are my favorite version of hammers because it's super like concentrated isolation. We're starting the full length position at the bottom with the elbow wedged into our knee, and all we're doing is bringing up the fully contracted position and stretching it. And it's just super isolated movement. Requires a lot less stability than standing hammer curls. And it's just, you know, from a pressure standpoint, it's the best in my opinion. What's up, y'all? So just got home from the gym, guys. These are pretty much just like protein yogurts. So you can see right there, I don't know if you can see that. You guys can see 3 of these is 6 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and 24 carbs. So that's like right perfect what I need. It's been super good for my digestion. It just tastes really good. It doesn't even feel like I'm on prep, to be honest. I'm really enjoying all the foods I have. It's been a really good prep, guys. So yeah, it was a good arm day today. Just getting back to YouTube, strut. Should be good. But also had some questions, Q&A on my Instagram for this YouTube. And after this, guys, I'm just have 2 chicken meals. Don't feel like showing you guys that. Pretty boring. It's literally just chicken and the green veggies. But one of the questions was, what is the most common thing like people mess up when like of your coaching? Like, what's the most common excuse? And you guys, an excuse is an excuse is an excuse. It doesn't matter if it's a serious life event or if it's something super small. Winners will always find a way to get it done. People who make excuses are losers. Like, will always find an excuse. If it wasn't this, they'd find something else. Trust me. And people who are just get the plan and get that shit done and ask questions when necessary. Or there's people that just can't catch a break. You know, if it's not this, if it's not their elbow hurting, so their girlfriend broke up with them, if it's not that, they had a bad day, you know. Is what it is. There's other people where their parents could die, their car could blow up, and they're still going to find a way to get it done. You know what I mean? So, this is the way it is, guys. Another question I got was, what's the best form of cardio and why? And I like the bike, guys. Like the static bike that doesn't move on its own, like not a spin. It's constant tension, super low impact. Trying to be viewed as hypertrophy training. If you guys look at pro bikers' legs, like, come on. Running puts you at way too much risk for injury. And it's way too, like, it's going to be the most muscle, running will be the most muscle wasting out of all options. And as a bodybuilder who's working mostly, like, isolation movements or just, like, lifting patterns, like, you're just going to get injured. Just the way with bodybuilding is. And then, Stairmaster, it's good, but definitely more muscle wasting than, bike. And it's just like, the bike you just have more control over. You know what I mean? And it's way easier adjustable. Like the bike, you can change the effort level and intensity level super easy. Like the Stairmaster, there's a certain point where like, you're gonna fall off that bitch. You know what I mean? And if you're super tired and depleted, people like hold on the rails, shit like that. The bike, it's just constant like pressure, bring up the intensity, slow it down. Lots of ways you can adjust it, whatnot. So that's just kind of my little rant on that. And then another question we got was, what's my why? This is something I hold near and dear, you know, pretty personal. But I truly believe that's been instilled in me by God to be doing what I'm doing. I truly believe it's my purpose. I'm doing it for Him, through Him, and by Him. And this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to achieve greatness in this sport because of Him. So, you know, collaborate more, but just the way things gone, my path, the way things have been, it's hard for me not to think that way. There are a couple other questions, but I just want to keep this YouTube video short. Follow me on Instagram. I'll share them there. Yeah, this shit's good, guys. If you can have this in your prep and you digest dairy well. Another reason I'm having it is because past preps, I've had coaches or a coach I was doing a single meal because I'm the type of athlete that will like eat dirt if he's telling me to eat dirt. That's what I am. So on like super strict diet, didn't have any dairy, and like every time I came out of prep, I never had dairy or like some other things that I wasn't usually having. Like my body would just like, bleh, you know what I mean? So it's been cool to have this variety, and it's a relatively cheap meal. Like it's like a $3 meal, guys. So, like originally this was a steak meal, but with the prices and just like, I was already at similar like macros as this. It just made sense. Tried it. Body responded well. Digested it well. And just kept with it. Saw arm day today. About to go look at the content, edit it, make this video. If you guys have any questions, want to see anything, let me know in the comments. But yeah.